Hey friends, Ash here. Welcome back to Gents. Hope you're well. You cannot see it, but on this tiny table below me is a massive haul of clone fragrances. I don't know why I'm talking like that, isn't it? But yes, I have a huge haul here of different fragrances that I have picked up from a bunch of different brands. We are going to unbox them together and see which ones are good and which ones are complete and utter trash. And trust me, some of them are gonna probably suck. But that don't matter, because if we find some gems in here, that's all we need to keep us going. All of these are gonna be linked in the description below, so feel free to check them out down there. I've got my handy dandy tester strips. The first fragrance I wanna talk to you about is one that I already opened, and I actually got a second bottle of to give away. I was excited to try it. And I had some ideas of what I thought it was going to smell like, going in completely blind, and I was wrong. God, I was wrong. Oh God. The name of the fragrance is Oh Honey by Maison Asrar. Now, maybe you have heard of Maison Asrar. They did a fragrance called Legacy, which I have and is a really solid alternative to Blue Talisman. Actually, one of the most popular alternatives to that scent on the market. And this one, pretty cool. As far as the presentation goes, it's got this whole honeycomb design, a little bee on there, a bee on the cap. Look at that. Look, there's a bee. Look at that. So I figured with the name of the fragrance being Oh Honey, and this whole design, safe bet that it's gonna have a really rich honey note. Who knows exactly which honey fragrance it would smell like, because there are a few out there. Hopefully like a little tobacco. Ooh, that's strong. Anyway, like I was saying before, my brain just got jolted and reset. Maybe something with like a little tobacco flair to it, although there was no tobacco in the note breakdown, but there were some other interesting things in there, like black currant, apples, citruses, white flowers, which, to be fair, some fragrances with tobacco in them have tobacco blossom. I don't know why I'm getting hung up on this tobacco right now, because there's none of that in here. But yeah, rich honey fragrance is the expectation, and I gotta say, it's kind of funky. The first time that you smell this thing, it hits you like a wallop. It does. And to be fair, as time goes on and you smell the fragrance more, if you do smell the fragrance more, it becomes better. It's one of those ones where once you understand how it smells and you're kind of ready for it, then you're like, oh, okay, it's not that bad. Not as bad as I thought, but it does sure have a pungent, tart, kind of sour smell when you first spray it on. It's really, also leans, I would say, a bit feminine. And so we can chalk this up once again to me being a moron and buying something where I'm like, that will surely be something that people want. So we'll be giving that away in today's video. Congrats. Let's go ahead and open something else though and really get this started. Let's go with this. This is another Maison Asrar. I got it at the same time. This is Vision, not to be confused with Vision from the Marvel Comics or the MCU. That is a different Vision. And also somehow, I'm not sure how, but in transit, my bottle has come loose and is finding itself in an interesting situation. I don't believe that is where the bottle is supposed to be. So let's go ahead and open it up. Where do I open this? Sure. Just come off. So here we go. Let's oh. So it's supposed to sit in here. And like I said, it got jostled and there it went. It's actually a pretty snug fit. So there's your box, as you can see, opens up like so, like a little storybook. That's nice. On the back, you've got a sticker of authenticity. And here we have the bottle, Vision. Kind of cool. Got a nice design on the cap here. You can see through there at myself and at you. And then, yeah, sticker on the bottom. Cool. Let's take that off. It's slightly off center. Reminds me of the Prada bottles, like the old Prada, what is it, Prada Amber for women, I think had the very similar look to this as far as the style or the shape. Let's go ahead and, ooh, ready to rock. Like kind of a fire hose atomizer, wasn't it? Let's do that again. Yeah, smells like funnel cakes. I'm just playing. That is about 22,000 times nicer than Oh Honey. Sorry, Oh Honey. I am realizing the error of my ways. You guys would have liked this more. I'll see if I can buy a bottle of this at some point and give it away. So this is going to be another entry in the Pacific Chill category. I don't know, is that what we call it now? Pacific Chill has really become like the fragrance du jour of fragrance brands making things that smell like it. That was the most drawn out, stupid way I could possibly have said that. But there have been a whole bunch of Pacific Chill alternatives that have kind of hit the market about at the same time. So this one does have black currant, just like Oh Honey, but it's way more palatable here. Good amount of citrus, very sweet, fresh, little touch of tang from that currant. Green along the edges, like you would expect. Not like a one-to-one necessarily, but definitely close enough that if you're familiar with Pacific Chill, you'll know right away what the deal is. You'll know what this is. Good pop to it. Jumping off the strip really nicely. Quality's there, like it smells great. Yeah, this is really good. We have gone from a catastrophe of why have I done this to myself to, oh, okay, cool, I would wear this. Next up, we have a newer one from Afnan. This is Historic Sahara. So this is an extrait de parfum. Ooh, I'm just playing, I don't actually care. Somehow I am opening these like a Neanderthal. So is it jostling a little bit, but I think it's okay. Let's, oh, no tassel. I think I have another one that has a tassel. Oh, it's magnetic. Oh, now we're talking. I have Historic Almeida over here. Yes, it has a tassel. I was not wrong. Look, Historic Almeida has a tassel. Afnan. Where's my tassel? Well, I guess they gave me the magnetic box. It makes up for it. Cast your peepers at this. We got the name of the fragrance, everything here on the front, but really it's about that right there. That's right. This little thing pops off and it is a magnet. Your sticker on the side, little info right there, a little Afnan right up there, and look, more information, so cool. And here's our bottle, looking nice. Color scheme, very reminiscent of Altair, which is, I'm pretty sure what this is supposed to smell like. They really did a funny here where they made the box magnetic, but not the cap. That might be the first time I remember seeing that. All right, let's spray it on. Here we go. Okay, atomizer is so. Let's let this sit for a second. We got a lot of stuff to work through. Oh, that's a little bit different though. So it's like kind of like a slight twist on Altair. A little bit different than, say, Liquid Brune, which I have right here. Let me grab that. Just do a quick little side-by-side. Also understand that this is just off tester strips really quick, so it's not really a scientific comparison here. So Liquid Brune has a little more like the woody aspect actually coming through. There was a touch of that in the Afnan, but it kind of went away pretty quick. And now the Afnan is settling in a little bit sweeter, like a touch creamy. Liquid Brune, woodier, touch of that smokiness, that Gaiac wood, that kind of aspect anyway coming through. This one over here, the Afnan, a little bit more like sugary to an extent, like a touch of maybe like lightly burnt sugar, like creme brulee sugar. The Liquid Brune, a little bit more, yeah, woody. Spice is kind of equal in each, but the difference is the additional sweetness over here in the Afnan makes the spice kind of hit in a slightly different way. Both smell amazing. It's just kind of like, which version of cola do you want, right? They're both cola, it's just maybe balanced a little bit differently. That's really good though. That's really good. I'll tell you what, it's got some push to it. Oh, it is an extrait. They told me that right at the beginning on the front of the box. Yeah, that's pushing hard. Yeah, so I'll say that they're really late to the whole Altair thing because there's a lot of different Altairs out there at this point, but at least it smells a little bit different than the other ones, and at least they put something out that pushes. Because if they came out with something that was kind of weak, who cares at that point? And before we hop to the next fragrance, guys, updates on the codes. The Gift Express code for 15% off only works if you are spending $250 or more, otherwise it's 10% off. So be aware of that. And if you have issues entering the code for some reason, if it says it's invalid, if you use incognito mode, it should work. Also, the JOMASHOP codes have changed. They only work within the app, so be aware of that. And other than that, all the other codes are as they are. So you can save money at Fragflex, the Perfume Box, and many other stores. So we're 2 for 3 as far as good smelling things. Now we have Panache, and this is by French Avenue Fragrance World. So I've had, oh, that doesn't look great. I've had Panache White Forever, Panache Oran. This is Panache Noir. And what I was saying doesn't look great is this right here. You see that? That looks not super awesome. Let's see if we have a little bit of leakage. That looks okay. Yeah, I think it's fine. So as you saw there, it is an interesting box. Essentially, it's like this little stand that it sits on, and you open up these doors, right? Like a garage or something, and you pull out the little Panache boat. So there's the front of the box right there, French Avenue there. There's the back, and then, yeah, right there is where you open it up. And here is the Panache Noir bottle. I always think it looks like a boat or like a gravy boat, like you would pour something from, or a magic lamp, like a genie's lamp. I don't know. I know that's not what it's supposed to look like. I'm just saying that's kind of what it looks like. Let's spray. Oh, that one's ready to go too. Like my bottles are coming pre-spritzed or something. I had forgotten entirely what this was supposed to be until just now. And then it was like, oh, yeah, okay. Boss Bottled Intense. But it has a little bit of like an airiness to it, like a little ozonic touch. So you get that apple, you get that cinnamon, very Boss Bottled. If you're familiar with the Intense or the original, either one, you'll pick it up immediately. Orange Blossom in there as well. Again, a little bit of an airiness, like a little clean aspect in there in comparison directly to Intense, but it's still really well done. A little bit of sweetness coming out in the undertone. Quality is solid. This is actually really well done. Maybe not as dark as I expected, because again, noir and everything, I was expecting it to really have some density to it, but it's a little bit cleaner. Gulf Orchid Exotic Oud. This is an eau de parfum. Let's see how it is. In the mood for oud. So this is kind of cool. It has this like very slightly rubberized feeling top to it here, which I'm assuming we just slide off the top. Yes, like that. And then we got a little box here. How does it open? Okay, it opens like that. And there it is, look at that. Oh yeah, it's the same as like Mango Ice. I have Mango Ice, that one is God of Fire clone. And that one's really good too. So we'll see how exotic oud is. Here's the bottle up close. My camera ever wants to focus on it. Let's give it a couple blasts. What? Every single one of these is already ready to rip. Woo. This one gives you that that oud maracuja like sweet fruit that is like teeth achingly sweet, and then the that oud underneath. That scent profile, pretty popular. Like it's been duped numerous times. It's strong, but this may be just me, but like as time has gone on and I've smelled oud maracuja more and also alternatives to it more, I'm like, please stop. It's just kind of not my thing. Yeah, it's sweet, dude. It's sweet. It's strong too. Like this is pushing. Is that an eau de parfum? Is it? Yep. I mean, if you like oud maracuja, this will get you there. It'll get you there. It's got that push. It's got that pop. Of the ones I've smelled so far, it's my least favorite. But that's okay, Gulf Orchid, because I got another Gulf Orchid. Spit all over the camera. This one's called Hikmah. It is also an eau de parfum. Cast your eyes upon this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Okay. Here it is. It's a bottle. So this is giving strong Louis Vuitton vibes. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this cap. Look at it. Hikmah, show me how you smell. They said another spray for good measure. Pretty strong. Yes, it is. It's got that ombre nomad aesthetic. I mean, you can tell just by looking at the color scheme what it probably is, and that is what it is. Sweet, As soon as you spray it on, sweet, but then it kind of rains in. Now it's nice, a little bit warmer. Get the rose coming in, the florals. Hint of incense, a little bit working through. A little powdery, good quality. I know that Ombre Nomad is not like the hotness anymore. You know, for a while it was. Like everybody basically was coming out with their version or whatever. It's not as big as it used to be, but this is solidly done. This is our last one for the day. It's this. Yes, you can read that. There it is. Maison Noir. And this one is Majesty. Kind of cool design. It's essentially like Legacy. Same packaging and everything, just a different color scheme. This one has kind of a cool like gray and black aesthetic. I have high hopes for this one because of the similar packaging. Ah, do you see that one was not ready to go? Oh, okay, that's actually pretty good. What was that? It was like Tiger right there. This one's pretty easy to clock. I mean, the second you smell it, if you're familiar with Tiger or frankly any of the Tiger alternatives, then as soon as you smell this, you're like, oh, okay. It's got that citrus ginger combo, smells fantastic as soon as you spray it on. A little bit of musk, some clean florals in there. It's Tiger, it's getting the job done. Pushing hard, so that's a big positive. You know, those citrusy type freshies, that is always the question. You know, is it gonna last or is it gonna kind of dweeble away after like 30 minutes? And this is pushing. This is probably one of the strongest ones that I've smelled today off the strip. That's pretty freaking good. This stuff is great. Like anything that smells like Tiger, frankly, is really good. And this is fantastic. Got the performance, got the citrus, got that freshness, that sweetness, everything coming through very cleanly. Solid, really good. Let's go ahead and do the giveaway and then a quick wrap up. So here it is. Look, it's still sealed. All you have to do, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. In the comment, tell me if you like honey. Yes, no? I'll pick a winner, random comment picker, put it up on the post tab of the YouTube channel. If you're the winner, hit me up, I'll ship it out to you, and I'll probably throw something else in there for you too. So of the new ones that I smelled here today, or new to me, I would say for summertime, easily, these two. Actually, both are Maison Noir, Majesty and Vision. So Pacific Chill and Tiger. Both of these are extremely well done. Both push really, really hard for summertime type fragrances. The two Gulf Orchids, Exotic Oud and Hikma, not that they smell bad, but just not my vibe right now. Like the fragrances that they smell similar to, I'm not ultra keen on, but if you are looking for an Oud Maracuja alternative for Ombre Nomad, then they could work. Historic Sahara from Afnan. This stuff is really, really good, but I'm gonna have to wear it kind of side by side with all the other ones and see exactly where it would shake out as far as like the hierarchy. I will say quality-wise, fantastic. The bottle, the box with the magnetic presentation, performance, all seems to be extremely well done. Leans sweeter than the other ones, just at least to my nose right off the rip. And then Panache Noir. This one also really good, not as dark as I was expecting. A little bit like a slightly fresher, cleaner Boss Bottled Intense, which I know when I say that, you could be like, well, that just sounds like Boss Bottled, but not exactly. So like Boss Bottled Intense with a little twist. Really well done. Don't know what happened to the box, but bottle's fine and it smells good. So there we go, guys. Thank you for hanging with me here today as we work through all these fragrances together. Stay safe out there, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you tomorrow with another fragrance video. See you guys.